Today I'm going to go over why your metal breakdowns don't hit as hard as they should. In today's metalcore, thall, djent, and deathcore songwriting tutorial for guitarists, I'm going to go over 9 different types of buildups to help you choose the right one when trying to make your breakdown as heavy as it possibly can be. Think of all the craziest metal concerts that you've ever been to, and think of all the craziest pits you've ever seen in your life. Chances are those pits were as insane as they were because there was an epic buildup right before the breakdown. Think of all your favorite breakdowns. There was a buildup, right? So before we dive into the 9 different types of buildups, I'm going to show you a quick example using the first buildup type. In my opinion, buildups are the unsung hero as to why a great breakdown is as epic as it is. If you find that you're continuously writing the same parts or the same buildups over and over again, stick around to the end because you might just find some new options. So that first buildup is the type of buildup I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of like original metalcore and like early iterations of metalcore and buildups. And it's basically just the china and the hi-hat, as you can see right here, and they're just on the 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there would usually be like a one-liner right at the end there, right into the breakdown. So the second buildup is more of like the scene era of buildups. I think like 2009 to like 2012. Also super simple, it's literally following the exact guitar, and then halfway through I add a kick drum just to like add momentum. Just 4 on the floor, every quarter note there's a kick drum. On to build up number 3. We have the closed hi-hat. I love that kind of stuff. That's more like hardcore kind of buildups, like a band like Kublai Khan or Knocked Loose would use something like that, or Structures. I love that kind of stuff. I grew up listening to punk and hardcore, so I love just like the raw vibes and just like how a simple groove over like some weird heavy sounds really cool. It's almost like a modern rock or like hip hop kind of beat. Super simple, but you can see super effective. So that one's probably the simplest type of buildup, and it's super useful when it's like a important vocal part going into the breakdown. Sometimes you don't want it to be too complicated. Like for me, usually when I'm writing lyrics, the part before that last breakdown is almost like, this is what the song's about, or this is the main message. But yeah, totally up to you, totally preference. Since it's such a simple part, I figured I'd include 2 different kind of buildups in there. So there's just like the hi-hat stomp at the beginning. And then the second half is just like dun 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 dun. So this next one is kind of more of a modern build-up. You'll see what I mean. It's a production heavy one. So for me, I have a lot of background with writing like trap and rap instrumentals as well as like R&B and stuff like that. So this is basically just incorporating other elements that aren't usually in a metal situation. At least now it is, since like 2015, everybody has this kind of stuff. But I figured it was worth including this one just because it's more of like a, I don't want to say nu metal because it's not really nu metal, it's just it has rap sections and it has like a rap beat. So this type of build-up, I feel like, I don't really know how else to say it, but I feel like it's more of like a songwriter's type of build-up than it is trying to write the heaviest breakdown type of build-up. All the other ones you can tell are just like bigging you up for the heaviest part, where this part almost sounds like it could be a verse, but it's like a build-up. So this one's more of like a deathcore or death metal kind of build-up. You'll see exactly what I mean. So I kind of just put this one in randomly and it ended up being one of my favorites. I don't know which one's my favorite, to be honest. I'm curious which one is your favorite by the end of this. Comment down below, let me know which one you like the most. But this one, I just randomly started programming in more of like a blast beaty death metal kind of thing, and I ended up really liking the way it turned out, like especially with like the rides like carrying it instead of being on the hi-hat or on the floor tom or something. So this next one is more, you'll hear it. That one's probably like the most versatile across the core genres. You'd hear it from like more scener metalcore bands, you'd hear it in like melodic hardcore bands, melodic metal bands. Probably the most versatile, and it's just like a it still works. It's just not syncopated. Which brings me to my next one and final one. This one's also like more of like a tom and snare one, but the toms are syncopated with the actual like chugs and stuff like that. It's a little bit more technical sounding because it's not like straight to the point. It's not just like 4 on the floor and the snare's not in the expected place all the time. When I'm writing build-ups, I usually do something along these lines because I like writing like techy kind of parts, as you know from the music I write. When I'm doing these videos, it's super nice because not only am I doing it to help all of you understand and like see different options when we're programming drums, since a lot of us are guitar players and not drummists? Is that the right word, drummists? It's easy to get lost in the sauce. What am I talking about? I'm just talking. Not all of this is drummists. It's easy to be like, I don't know what to put, so I'm just gonna write the same drum part over and over again. So it's nice, I can show you some stuff, and then I can also teach myself that there's actually more options as well, and force myself to think of different options. So yeah, let me know which one you like the most. It doesn't end here. If you find that you're constantly writing the same drum parts over and over again as a guitar player, check out this video right here where I go over 17 different options for like one riff. The options are endless, and it's really up to us as songwriters and as guitarists to step outside the box, to learn something new, and to just try to write the best music we can and not write the same song over and over again. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked any of this, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, as I'll be doing more of these kinds of option videos. Appreciate it so much. See you next time. See ya.